Yeah, I'm gonna say story time. This when the commercial come out. Dun, 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 dun. Everybody around me ops, but they want to call me a op. I don't fuck. They get snarling and stuff. I don't fuck with them. They do all that. I be like, okay. What you gonna do? Some of these people are incapable of doing anything. Everybody got guns, but some people just ain't got the health to hold it. Okay, man. You just hope I don't beat you up. I put my hands on it. I feel like some of these people so fragile, bro. I'm fragile, but I feel like some of these people so fragile. I just hit them one time, hand go straight through them, just come out. Man, these people be sick, bro. Old are y'all? Just around here, bro. It's like they're doing so much toxicity. Their body look like skin rubber. You know, like not rubber, not like loofah neither. Snatch that heart right out of them. Like Kahlua and Gone. That's how me and my brother was when I got murdered in school. We went but a year apart. That was us all day long. I was drinking the pause. I drank the pause. I acted more like Gone though. He acted like Kahlua. That's probably why he ain't here now though. But I want to talk a little bit about. I ain't washed my face or nothing like Lil Shawty be saying. I gotta shave my beard too. I remember my mustache. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, y'all know Lil Shawty. Throw it in the circle, Shawty. Throw it in the circle. The nigga like to throw it in the circle. Anyway, you can get thrown, not her, but that throw it in the circle stuff work both ways too. Because they throw me in the circle. Shit, my whole life. They'll get these women out here and get them run them all the way down, then send them out. Expecting me to catch whatever disease they all gave them. I call it, back then they used to call it the rainbow. When women sleep with somebody, one person, women sleep with so many people that could wrap around a 1,500 square foot home. They gotta sleep with them all at one time. And by the time you get in the bedroom, like if you was the cleanup crew or something, blood be all over the bed. I was hoping they stopped that shit years ago, but that shit got popular. Oh boy. Anyway, I can tell I got an old soul, cause when I just think about it, when you got an old soul, you hear as many voices almost as God hear on a daily. And them voices will go into detail about everything you bring out your mouth. And like when I said, oh boy, it was like me trying to cut it out, the voices out, telling them to be quiet. It's crazy how I'm not Quantum Leap now. Me and my grandparents. I gotta say grandparents on that note, because y'all attacked my grandma, not knowing that there's a whole fleet of grandparents behind her, including y'all. You know what I'm saying? Dressed in white, nigga. But catering to my wounds. Respectfully so, you know. Not saying that out of disrespect. But let me get my black and mild. But I guess I'll be looking at these pen thing like, nigga, them no whistle while you twerk, blunt ass nigga. That goes by the money right there. The more money, the bigger they get. You see, I ain't got none. Oh, I was just playing, y'all. That ain't how that is, so don't make that no. Actually, I got this from my stepfather. Is full-blood Jamaican. Came over here on a boat and married my mama for the, you know how that go. And they was together for a while. And I was young, and he just around the time my mama took me to one of them prison straight shit where you go walk a child through the shit and try to straighten them out. Well, that didn't work, but it was good. The field trip was fun, but I mean, they same people taking me to these things are the same people who have me gang stuff. So it's like my real enemy. If I can only just, if I could only just, for real, bro. You in the house with me? I probably wouldn't do that either. I just grab the knife. There was a gore horror movie going on. He did that and did it. I told y'all he was crazy. I knew that nigga was crazy. Any hermit crazy. Y'all know how the narcissist talk. But anyway, um, y'all, I done been in hell so much. Like, when I'm about to die, I know how I feel inside of me when I'm finna die, as well as my surroundings. Well, the surroundings change when you go into hell. Depending on the part of hell you're going to, the insects everywhere, all kind of insects everywhere. But the insects that the majority of that particular area in hell start to manifest itself in your home. Rather it's spiders, snails, them bird life, maggots, um, whatever it may be. But one I ain't never seen before is ants. Well, our house is as bad as it is. There's no insect, no bug, nowhere. People bring bugs in our house, we get rid of them. We know how, we country, we know how to get rid of them. And normally, the white and blacks that do got roaches, are the real niggas that stays in the project. I ain't saying like that, literally. I'm just saying, we all have to start out in somewhere. We graduate out of that situation from a project in our home. Yeah, I know that. But I'm talking for the people who just project struck. You know what I'm saying? Niggas who could have came and been friends to me, and they could have bought a piece of land from me and owned a piece of the neighborhood instead of being player haters and shit. Player hate never get nobody paid. You work in a plant job when you got a player hate family. Player hate families are manufacturers, bro. I ain't saying like that. I worked in a plant my whole life. I'm trying to use metaphors. I'm trying to use not metaphor, but trying to put it in a parable like way or something. You know, where you get it more faster. So I ain't gotta say a long story. But the end of the black and mild is always the best, ain't it? But anyway, y'all, the insects typically come when they come in any home. They typically come from a direction. Outside of spiders can, sometimes come all around. But most of the time, especially ants. But these damn ants, y'all, that's coming in the house about this long, black, with wings. I was like, man. And they the ones I like though. I like to let bite me. Not them big ones. I ain't never seen one that big in my life. Not in my life. But the little black ones, I like to let them bite me because I like playing with. Don't y'all do this, kid? I like playing with them little bumps that be making on my feet or whatever. Somebody seen me do that outside when they put my feet in a ant bed. They said, "Nigga, you crazy?" They said, "Nigga, you crazy?" I was like, they had a studio section. I don't even think they came back. Nigga, you crazy? That shit, what's wrong with this? It feel good. Plus, I think it's like therapeutic. So, and it's probably an old ancient way that nobody caught on to. So somebody probably have. I think I saw a Chinese woman do it one time. I think she was one of the women that was so old though. She just stirred a bucket of water, hot water with her arm. I ain't y'all saying that shit. But anyway, that's how I told. That's what I told y'all, bro. I was out. If I was out on the street slanging at 12, then from 1 to 12, my parents still probably wasn't there, so they were dropping me off at grandparents' house, which I'd rather prefer. And y'all know how I love my grandparents that just passed. They daddies and mamas was remarkable and could heal anything. They all lived to 110, 115 and died on their own. Lived in their house by themselves and shit, took care of themselves. But strong boy, especially them black women. I tell my grandma all the time, they be like, make a wish. And they be telling me to make a wish for a woman. And I never do. I said, I want one like my grandma, better than my grandma. And then they just like, I said, why it seem like every time I say that, everybody walk off? and over there on the other side. But I know the answer. Cause you ain't gonna find one like that out here. So I always do that. And it make God day, cause you can't, nothing new under the sun, right? And me and God thing, my gift to God through my life, like Christmas, let's say, I never had a Christmas, but I'm not Muslim. I never had birthdays and shit. But, so it's like, even though people celebrate it for the wrong reason, God kind of celebrates it with me. So we made a deal long years ago. And I made a deal I can get him a gift. You know, that's impossible. Think about it, y'all. How can you get God a gift? I mean, how can you surprise God, right? And it is, y'all. Sometimes I tell him, I said, man, that was too hard of a deal I gave you. But he know it's a deal. A deal is a deal. So I try to do things to make God laugh, to make God happy and proud of him. And know that I still search for him diligently, whether I got a book in my hand or not. So that's how we kind of built a relationship. And by me doing that, I receive an energy burst that I know is only of God. And it's better than any present you could get in this world. It's priceless. It's always spectacular. So, I really forgot the message I was trying to make, but y'all should get it. But, no, I tell God to look for me a woman. A lot of times to use the same one because it's hard, y'all. And I tell God, look for me a woman better than my grandma. It's like the whole heaven, the universe will just turn around. And it's saddening me, bro. Because even though my grandpa was a great man, uh, my grandma still, I don't feel like she got the later times of her life when they got old and really couldn't do much for themselves. During that period of time that I noticed, I don't think she got the proper enjoyment of life that she should have. So when I got like 16, when I got my license, I was legit. I would go take my grandma to the mall, and she would buy her whatever she wanted. And I always hated it, bro, cause taking my grandma out for me is like taking out Beyonce. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm trying to say that as a good thing, but you get what I'm saying. Like you take somebody out like Beyonce. Whether you gonna buy something or not, you gotta make it spectacular, right? So that's how my grandma was, bro. She'll lay this we go in the darn mall. She go grab these bags that I never knew stores hold. These bags, y'all, are not bags like tote bags where you go in any store, you get your little bag. These bags are zip leather bags they give you from the back room. Like they got a vault of these bitches or something. All malls got this shit, y'all. It'll blow your mind. I bet you after today of me saying that, y'all finna go out there and see what I'm talking about. And I think you gotta spend or have a certain spending rate to even get these bags, these vault bags. Cause I only see white people doing this shit. So we get into these stores. My grandma would get a buggy and come out with a brown and a black leather bag, bro. One of them zip up bags. I be like, Grandma, I'm gonna go ahead and go buy me some. And she be like, go ahead, honey child. I'll be right here waiting, ready to go when you get back. This sounds just like her, don't it? She tried to tap that in my head. I don't know how I did it like that. But anyway, I come back, y'all. She got a television in the buggy, DVD player, the newest of the newest now. And we ain't at Walmart. You get what I'm saying? And she got the leather clothes bag on top of it. My grandma. You can't take cash with my grandma. You gotta take a call. She was spoiled, bro. That's how I know my grandpa was a great man to her. But my grandpa remained remained a little pimp. Not a pimp, but he had women, bro. And it was like she didn't mind though. But like what I do today, it's like I'm her in a male form today. And women take advantage of that, bro. Like if I tell you I seen women do some disgusting stuff, you can take it to the bank. Cause I don't have open relationship, but I don't hold no on any individual that come into my life, friend or companion. I don't hold personal relationships with them like that to the point where I'm overly protective, basically. I give them their freedom, bro, because I have enough time dealing with myself. So, and I got a mind for one person, that's myself. I can do this for God, but I'm not expecting you to be able to do what I can do for God. You get what I'm saying? But I am expecting you to honor God, respect God. Because if you respect God, you can respect me. Therefore, you respect yourself. So, with me, it's easy being a friend because by just being a friend to me, you're going to become a soldier. And a man of wisdom, morals, everything that any good book will tell you you need to have in order to pass this universal currency. Let's just say it like that for my people. Y'all love to chase that bag. Maybe if I make the stars look like a bag. Yeah, he said about the stars. But anyway, by my grandparents, but that's why I stayed with them, because honestly, I don't feel like somehow I don't feel like we were slaves here. I feel like we was already here, because they had that kind of knowledge and wisdom about them. So when they was alive, I didn't have to buy gadgets and shit like cell phone. Well, I don't know if we had it, but they were beeper pages and shit. I would buy my homies and shit that shit, because you know in the streets, you know how you get your gang niggas some shit for doing a good job. I would do that for them, but I ain't never do that shit for myself like that. Because for me, the more knowledge you got, the more technology you got, the dumber you could get, unless you don't eat on them type of shit. They keep them in the game. That's why they do it. That's why I wish a lot of my people was in that category, because it's hard for me to stay up to date with where I want to be at, and then have to go all the way back here to teach my people, because that's my mission on earth. So it's like, I'm rich or poor, I'm always have to bounce back and forth anyway. So, like I said, that shit Mike Tyson didn't like. I gotta live in that lane a little bit. Satan and God be here too, though. They move all these people up to all these spectacular, but they be stuck. They don't be stuck here. They be like, me, it's like, stand humble to the point of never losing your way. Don't get too far away from the elements of earth, because the elements of earth is the building block. It's the stone you better not refuse. It's like going over there to build a car with no engine. And you over there like, everybody looking at the car like you saying the car gonna do this, do that, do this, do that. But the car never do this and do that, because you got one thing you missing. You done built the whole car, but you got one thing you missing. We all there looking at you. Me, Elo, everybody looking at you like, man, that car though, when he get this and do that, okay, you done sold us on the word, but you didn't know what an engine was. See what I'm saying? Disappointed guest. Wow, he knew how to build his car. The electronics, do this, do that. Had the blueprint. But you didn't know you supposed to put a motor in the car? That's how stupid it can be, bro. Like, you can't give anybody those seats. Otherwise, you be in a situation like what I'm in today. Regardless of how many people talk about me and disarm me and discredit me, can't nobody deny I'm sitting in exactly what God would want me to be. So truthfully, I'm the wealthiest man in the world.